Hey, what's up everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Pyre Community RITE Night, which means, of course, some good old-fashioned multiplayer Pyre, featuring first and foremost none other than the members of the RITE Club Discord server, the place for all things multiplayer Pyre. And if you're interested in getting more involved in multiplayer Pyre, then look no further, because you can join said Discord group by clicking on that link right there. But those of you in chat, you are not off the hook. Oh, not gonna lie, that happened the moment that Nightbot got mad the moment that I posted a link in chat, and I was like, oh no, did Nightbot retaliate against me? No, just some interesting timing there from someone else doing something that made Nightbot mad. But anyways, those of you in chat, you are not off the hook. No, because you see the red circle with the white L below chat. You click on that and you'll find all of the various requests that you can make today, including things ranging from selecting players' exiles, masteries, songs, arenas, even Titan stars are all fair game. So, without further ado, let me just get versus mode up and running here, set ourselves back to our defaults. I'll hop into Discord. I'm just gonna read that literally and say that violencre is not a word, and therefore I am not concerned. Surely. One moment, please. I'm sorry, I didn't see anything. So, what was I saying? Well, let me know if anyone is interested in getting us started today. And let me just make sure that I have our list of archetypes up and ready to go. Just so that we are ready if/when anyone opts to request that or just wants to do it voluntarily. As I was saying, last week I made one new addition and one removal from the list, just getting rid of the weakest link and adding a new archetype in its place. And that's the second time I've done that over the past few weeks now, so I think there were two odd archetypes out. Those both have been voted off the island, and now I think we have a better, more well-rounded set of archetypes rather than having two that were kinda different in the way that they were structured, such that they were easier to sort of abuse is a strong word, but it was a lot more subjective and made it so you could kind of just take whatever team you wanted and kind of just defeat the whole purpose of an archetype in the first place, which didn't really feel like that was what we were looking for. So those ones are out. Couple new ones are now in. The same total number of archetypes, but on average, I think the quality is better at this point. Let me know if there's anyone who would like to get us started today, or if there's anything setup-wise that we would like to do for our first match, whether that be archetypes or anything else. How's everybody doing today? Despite the fact that someone may or may not have uttered the forbidden word. Look, said person knew what they were doing, okay? I'm pretty sure. First they said that they chose violencre, and I was about to say that, okay, I had said, in fact, I'm just gonna choose to interpret that in a more peaceful, benign way. And then they did, in fact, choose violencre. But I mean, sometimes you do it to yourself. You do. And that's what really hurts. Alright, well, iRotor is available. He can play for a bit. So let me get an invite out to iRotor. That would mean we're looking for one other person to face off against iRotor here. Invite should be on its way to you. Alright. Sounds like iRotor is now in. So if there is anyone who would like to face off against iRotor, let us know. I mean, as always, I can jump in for a little bit if necessary, but as always, would give preference to those of you in chat if there is anyone who would like to partake of the rites. But maybe, not seeing anyone at the moment, maybe I'll hop in for now, especially since the person who chose Violencre may or may not still be timed out for another little bit. It wasn't that aggressive, okay? It's only 5 minutes. I've not been keeping track of exactly how long it's been since then, but I imagine we're actually kind of close. So if said person is in fact interested in getting in, then maybe they will reappear in the near future.
It's getting to Christmas stress, so maybe people are not as consistent in being here as
well,
they
Core
would otherwise be.
Core is here and he says he can hop in.
Oh.
Let me get you an invite here, Core. Let's see if you are on at the moment. Looks like the 5 minutes has come and gone. Here is Core. I'm afraid Core has now beat you to the punch. Alright. And if one of you two could just confirm now that theoretically Core is in as well. iRotor, are you still player one?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Core, and which triumvirate would you like to be today, Core? Oh, I'm not even sure that I asked iRotor. Oh, but he said himself for withdrawn. Okay, I was gonna say it's maybe a little presumptuous of me to just throw him on the withdrawn, but he did it too. Fate,
Hello.
is that what you said?
I said good day.
Oh, good day. How goes it, Core?
You know what, Lids? This one's on you. Surprise me.
Oh, one moment. Let me see. Which ones do we not see very often? Let's do True Nightwings. All right, and then the arena request. I think I know what the answer to this is. I'm pretty sure the answer is this. Or no, actually, I think the answer is this, if I'm not mistaken. But it has been a little while. Alright, well, let's get this one started then. Matchup here between iRotor and Core, and we had an arena request, but other than that, the team composition is all up to the players.
You welcome, exiles. You are gathered at the fall of Solium. Here you shall be tested.
Sorry, is there
by
any
your
request or no?
adversary.
Just the arena.
May further shame
It's been a while since I
befall
played Pyre, so
whomever
forgive
fails.
me if I don't put on an
The
adequate
withdrawn
performance.
Oh, no worries.
True Nightwings, stand ready. Who shall conduct this rite?
Alright, so this will be our first match of the night. The team composition's all up to the players, so we'll see what they opt for here. Yeah, it's starting off with a banger here today. And as Core was saying, he said it's been a little while since he's played. That means it's been a little while since we've seen Core, and certainly Core versus iRotor. I don't know if last time we had Core in, if he even was playing against iRotor, as iRotor starts off with Vorfrit in the lead spot. Quick throwing talisman there. And Core will go with a quick throwing Ignarius, which in the True Nightwing's raiments might be a little deceiving, but no, that is Ignarius, not Orlek. There's Viz for iRotor. Core now opting for a speedy Bertrude, so actually quite similar teams here. At least when it comes to the classes. Banishing throws on Dalbert in the last spot for iRotor. And now Web Lanthorn on Messenger Imp in the last spot for Core. And here we go with our first match of the day, and our first time seeing this matchup in quite a while. So this will be quite interesting to see. It's a Crone throw from iRotor, but it ends up a little bit short, so Core is able to retrieve. Does have a portal, but the portal does not take him far. Oh, and tried to banish with that throw, but iRotor did just enough to block it. Core was pinned in, but now trying to find a way out from this siege, and this might be the opportunity he was looking for, although iRotor does just enough to cut off the speeding Ignarius. But instead, it is Core's Crone plunging for 30. But it does mean now no Bertrude in this round. So a little more room for iRotor to do things like that. That time it's a 20 damage throw. There's the banishing throw from Dalbert, but Core able to bounce back, and now he's doing banishing throws, but with Celestial Spike in his case, using the Mastery rather than the Talisman. Once again, it's coming from the Crones. 30 damage plunge, but now no Bertrude once again.
Oh my goodness, I hate everything that just occurred.
A little bit of a duel there in the middle. Oh, and just barely enough range on that throw. That was about as close as it gets, but it does land for iRotor. Core sets up the portal. Doesn't use it yet, though. Now he does. Speeding through with Ignarius. Has that infinite stamina that helps set him up for what is a 40 damage score there, courtesy of a Brazen Manor. I didn't even see him use it. Oh, didn't quite get the timing right there on the Imp cast. It looked like he did, but iRotor nearly made it through. Now iRotor applying the pressure with his Crone, but Core speeding away once again with an infinite stamina Ignarius, but now that infinite stamina has expired. Though he has the extra damage from the Brazen Manor without the momentum, makes it easier for iRotor to get the stop. Except Iggy has it back, has the Brazen Manor reactivated, and it is done.
The true Nightwings prevail.
GG.
They brushed aside their adversaries without too much trouble.
Well played, you two.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
All right. Well, let's head on back and let us know if there's anything we'd like to see for the next one.
Right.
Otherwise, at the very least, we'll reset the arena. Lilac is turning Customize off for this next one, so randomized exiles, masteries, and talismans. Won't even get to see what those things are in advance, just gonna get thrown straight into the action. And that covers most of the things.
Oh, what's the arena request for last?
Oh, that was for the previous one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we're all set on that front.
Favorite.
I thought it was. I admittedly, I did not ask Core, but I thought I had remembered that he had said that at one point. So
Wait, say again? What?
The previous arena was supposed to be your least favorite. I thought I had remembered you say at one point that the Fall of Solium is one of, if not your least favorite arena.
Wait, did I request that?
No, Lilac
No,
did.
Lilac.
Oh, specifically mine?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, I didn't hear.
Is that your least favorite arena, Core?
Is it my least favorite?
I thought it was up there.
Let me think. It's definitely... Boat is probably my least favorite.
I think I was going back and forth between those two.
So I refuse to play Boat now. We already had a request. That's it.
Yeah, no boat yet.
All right, well, let's get this one started then.
Oh, I'm not gonna get a random one. But...
No, I mean, yeah, Fall of Solium was definitely my least favorite. I hate that map. I love boat. I always will.
All right, well, here is the Customize Off match. And we saw a Frozen Soul. It's one of the rare talismans that does announce itself as soon as the match starts, so it reduces Core starting Pyre life by 10. Oh, Titan Tooth, though.
You have Titan Tooth.
And Moon Crest. Okay, we have a bunch of talismans that are making themselves known here.
They've done for like so long.
However, so many of them so quickly that it was hard to keep track of them. So I didn't really catch which one was coming from who. Okay, Titan Tooth is on Manly, it seems like. Black Heart on Tizo. Oh dear. We might know every talisman, or at least awfully close to it.
I cannot win. I have the worst thing against Titan Tooth. Yeah, shoulder smash.
Shoulder smash, okay. Mooncrest is on, or is Manly the one who has Mooncrest?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is so bad, I don't want to do that.
Numbing Gust for Core, we just saw. That tells us a lot about Manly's masteries. But now it's actually Iroder who's defenseless. Only 15 damage from the Imp. Core was testing it. Snadra, blocked here.
Oh my. Did I get greedy? I got greedy. No, I have not.
Numbing Gust slows Iroder down, might buy just enough time for Core here, but not quite.
I don't even know what to do.
Oh, the Harp lead against Sap lead is a tough matchup for Core. So those Harps can destroy the saplings altogether.
Yeah, it's just tough for me, by the way.
There is a Sap throw, good for 14. With Fell Swoop especially, as you see there, Iroder putting it to very good use and setting up a 20 damage score here, dropping Core down to 10. And we know that since Core has Numbing Gust, he at most has 10 rekindling, if that. Imp throw. Good here for 15 for Core. There's that Titan Tooth stun from Zoxiana. Oh, and there it is again. It's a really good combination for Iroder. There is 10 rekindling. So Core does hold on here.
No.
Core trying to set up the Sap throw, but can't quite get it off there. But Iroder is now defenseless. So time for Core to get the full 25. That's good value.
That's not enough.
Means it's 2 scores away at best for Core. That would require 2 Sap scores, whereas obviously just 1 for Iroder, but potentially another opportunity here for Core. Oh, but Iroder gets Lendl back, gets the stop in time.
No. Okay.
Well, the numbing gust. Oh no, the black heart! I don't think it had procced yet until that decisive moment.
Good game.
That was a close ride.
GG.
I can love custom. It's off.
Well played, you two.
Is complete.
Was that the only time that Blackheart turned you into a Howler? I think it might have been.
Yeah, I texted that taunt wasn't there.
Until the stars
Not that it had any
align.
great effect otherwise.
Alright, well let us know if there's anything we'd like to do for the next one. That was Customize Off. Randomized teams with an odd number of talismans that were just very straightforward. Told us what they were right off the bat, or very soon thereafter. But it did include at least one cursed setup. Not seeing any requests from chat at the moment, though. So maybe we hop back in for this one. Leave it up to the players.
The withdrawn shall confront the true Nightwings. Welcome.
Alright, so no requests.
Who shall conduct the rites?
Just a simple match in a simple arena.
This is the first arena.
I usually think of it that way. I mean, technically, you could say the book is for the tutorial. But that's a little debatable.
I mean, not like the. Oh, sorry. Wait, do I have keyboard?
Wait, what is happening right now?
I don't know.
I'm
But
pressing my push to talk button. That's why.
Huh.
Do I have keyboard access? Why?
One sec. You do. Now you don't.
Yay. I'm
Okay.
unshackled.
I unshackled you by shackling
Bye.
iRotor.
I'm unshackled by iRotor's push the talk button.
Exile.
Alright, so lead cur for iRotor, a lead worm for core. Speedy Viz Paleth for iRotor. Speedy Bertrude for core.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa there!
Whoa! Hold
Big
up.
exploding Tizo, which apparently is woe worthy.
It is woe worthy.
To which core responds? With a quick throwing Volfred.
Commence.
Core wins that initial orb race. iRotor gets it back. Core, does just enough by sacrificing Volfred and
my
getting
goodness.
Sapling. Don't know if that was intended or not, but it did work out in a way. All according to plan.
Wait.
iRotor gets it back, but Core gets the stop. iRotor momentarily defenseless here, but now does get the reinforcements back quickly. Delbert off to the races, but he's stopped. Core has it back.
Delbert dispatched with ease.
Now it's Iroder with Vids.
No!
Knocks back the defender. Oh, but with Stubborn Flame, rather than 30, it's just 20 damage. That because Iroder has more Pyre life than Core right now, and Core took that mastery from this character right here, his crone. Not enough time to charge up that throw. So back with Iroder in the paws of Delbert. He can't get anywhere as he is repeatedly being blocked. Eventually does get banished, and now it's back with Core. And that throw lands for 25. Rotor here with Delbert. Runs out of stamina, though. Orb unclaimed right next to Core's Pyre, so Rotor says, don't mind if I do. But once again, the Stubborn Flame just taking a little bit of the edge off of that score. Rotor defenseless. Opportunity if Core is quick, and speaking of quick, that throw is awfully quick, courtesy of the talisman that Core took on his sap. Core's throw, however, ends up short, so it's back with Iroder here. His throw banishes, and with the rebound, he plunges in with Delbert. Once again, Stubborn Flame reduces the damage, and in that case, it means it's only 10. So that has been adding up quite a bit at this point. I think would be close to game over if not for that Stubborn Flame. All the damage it has reduced. Maybe not quite, but at this point, certainly would be the case, as that's another 20 damage, but another minus 10 from the Stubborn Flame. Somehow Iroder still had the orb there, at least for a brief moment. Oh, that was an interesting case of ping pong there.
All of the withdrawn gone.
Does lead to a 25 damage sap throw.
Tis taken.
Core follows up with a quick worm throw for 15. At this rate, Iroder may only need one score, depending on if it's coming from Vids or not. Don't recall as to whether Core took any rekindling or not. That could make it one more score. But after this, it means now one more score is all that Core needs. Stubborn Flame is now no longer active. Oh, I forgot about that. I suppose that meant either way it was going to be at least 2 scores for Iroder. But now that Stubborn Flame is no longer active, it actually puts Core in a strange place where he is more vulnerable now after having scored than he was before.
Just like we drew it up in the playbook.
Here is Vids, most dangerous of Iroder's characters, having the orb where he wants it, but Core does just enough to get the stop. Now, does Iroder try to force the issue? He does not. He'll settle for the 20 damage. But without prayer beads, it means he's now down 1 exile in what could be the decisive round. More room for Core to maneuver. Here is Core with his sap. Sapling moving in to create some space.
Did you have a pending or not? I
No,
don't know.
I never.
The true night
Oh,
wings
so sudden death
prevail.
match,
A victory so narrowly
and Core
achieved,
takes the win.
and thus more glorious.
GG.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Well played, you two.
Until the next rite.
Let's head on back and let us know if there's anything we'd like to do for the next one.
I think a ridge is like a little bit too big for that setup. Just can or something would be better.
Oh, for
Book,
the
obviously,
big exploding
but
imp.
Book has different problems with that.
Well, the nice thing is you go through the all the obstacles.
That is true.
Are there any arenas where that isn't the case?
No, but Ridge just has all of these obstacles that you don't even cannot even jump over, so it's nice that you have an explosion that goes through.
Well, let us know if there's anything we'd like for the next one. Otherwise, as always, we can just leave it up to the players as we did for that previous match. But seeing nothing here, why don't we hop back in?
The withdrawn versus
Well,
the true Nightwing.
open arenas. That's certainly where we find ourselves here at the Glade of Lu. No, oh, hold on. We do have a request, I think just in time for us to do this. It is a request for
Why would you do this?
What do you mean?
Hey, honest. Because this goes on forever. This is why.
There's nothing wrong with Infiniworms. Now, are we going with the technically correct Infiniworms? Yes. No. You're off to a strong... Oh, you were off to such a good start, I wrote her.
Sir Gilman.
Just about perfect. With the Infiniworm setup from I wrote her.
Sir Gilman.
How could you?
And no, I just Leech will probably be good here, but I won't. I won't prolong this.
Pick things that will help you score better.
Yeah, exactly.
Lady River is obviously the designated offensive worm.
Exile.
I don't even know if you've seen the proper, authentic Infiniworms setup, as this technically is not the authentic Infiniworm setup, even now.
It's a deluge.
I was gonna take Titan Tooth. Do you want me to not do that?
It's okay. It's already imperfect. It's all right. We can carry on.
No, I'm asking. I'm asking a rotor.
It's fine. It's Infernal Bombs. Just let's just get it. Let us get this all over.
The deluge.
All right. Well, here we go. It is 3 worms aside. If we're being a stickler, technically not the full Infiniworm setup per se, but we'll allow it. Depends on how much of an Infiniworms purist we're trying to be.
Solution. The withdrawn are now favored to
Just
prevail.
slash. It's not allowed.
Now then,
Slash. What is this?
with
Pokemon?
considerable precision,
You slash.
the true Nightwing
I would say
are
it's super
now
effective,
favored to
except Slash is a
prevail.
normal type move, and there are no types
A true
that
aim
normal is super
thrust
effective
into the
against.
fire.
What? Yeah, we should go through all the characters in one and say
Into
what
the
types they would
adversary's
be.
flame,
Gilman would be fighting
in
water.
goes the orb.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Okay, demon, go.
Sir
Are all the
Gilman
demons
found the
inherently
orb
dark type?
flame.
Yeah, that's good. Dark.
Now then,
Maybe with the addition of something else on top of that, but at least as a starting point. Nomads, I'm sorry, they might all be normal type. Snadra may be normal ghost.
a devious maneuver.
Oh yeah, normal ghost. Yeah, snap ghost.
The Sap's definitely grass type.
No, that would have been epic.
Harp's obviously flying type.
Gilman's aim
What would the
was true.
Crones
Why did we
be?
get Siege chance again?
End the ceremony.
What? No, I still had it.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe poison type. Udmilda may be poison dark for her specifically.
'Twas flung right in.
We'd build up poison dark.
The orb
Okay.
is taken.
What is Harps was just flying?
Maybe just flying. You could maybe make the case flying fighting.
Yeah. Okay, let's
GG.
forget this ever happened.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Infinite Wars is just Infinite Wars because no one's dying. Like, as long as you don't
Yeah,
die, it
exactly.
doesn't really matter. Actually, not that bad.
The rite is ended.
All right. Well, there we go.
Until the
Like,
stars
we never ever
align.
procced Infinite Worms once.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have no aura to explode on, that doesn't really matter.
All right. Well, let us know if there's anything we'd like to do for the next one.
Savage, what would Savage be?
Yeah, I was just thinking other ones like Curs. Are they just normal? Savage? Maybe
Yeah.
just normal?
What about Falcon Ron? Insect.
No!
He's a slug.
Also, insect is not a type. Thank you very much. It's called bug.
Whatever. Just bug. Okay, whatever. You know what I mean.
What about the new asterisk? I don't actually remember how long ago this became a thing, but what about fairy type? I feel like Falcon Ron would be fairy type.
Falcon Ron is not a fairy. That's disrespectful.
I think calling him a bug is disrespectful.
He's a slug.
They're
They're literally bugs.
no, they aren't.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
One moment.
They're like close enough. They're bug adjacent.
Slugs
They
are
rhyme.
mollusks. Thank you very much.
Slugs are bugs. They rhymes.
No,
Guys,
that's not how that
relax.
works.
You cannot say he's fairy type and then be like, no, he's not bug.
Slugs are not bugs.
Let's just start the next ride.
High Rotor's like, please.
You can have this. Yes, that's true.
He's the new mollusk type. Oh, we can do it for the next one, Lilac.
The withdrawn shall now
just
face
But there definitely are some other mollusk.
Yeah, there are.
Pokemon.
But, like, those are like.
There's
water.
Slugma,
Who shall conduct
but that's a
It's
fire
known as
type.
fire,
'Cause he's
yeah.
a fire slug. But I think he's just fire type. Are there any just quote unquote normal slugs?
What about imps? Do we go over imps?
I think there's some newer imp Pokemon, and they might be fairy type.
Dogbert?
Imps, maybe like dark fairy.
Dark fairy? Yeah, maybe dark fairy for Ron.
No, not for Ron.
Oh, right. For imps? I don't know. Would imps be flying type? They could
Yeah,
be
maybe.
part flying type. They'd probably be in addition to something else.
Flying dark.
Flying dark or flying fairy, I feel like. Depending on your interpretation of imps. What's up,
running a
Macaws?
Bobat.
Macaws is confirming Slugma is mono fire. They're literally a Pokemon Impidimp that's fairy. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Impidimp is fairy dark. I feel like that could also be Falcon Ron, though.
Headwind.
That could be Falcon Ron's typing. What other types here?
Maybe Savage is psychic.
I don't know about that. I don't know if anyone... The readers would be
Teleport.
psychic
That's-
type.
Tizo.
So by that account, Volfred can read. Volfred might be part psychic type in that case.
Oh, he's psychic grass,
Yeah, he might be.
and he uses leech seed.
Does he?
Yeah, he learns leech seed.
If you take the right talisman, he definitely does.
No, he can plant it always.
Right now, I think you have.
Oh no, you're talking about the leech.
Yes,
Right,
yeah,
just
yeah.
Oh no, I'm talking about like the sap one.
Oh. What would that be? I don't know what that. That'd be substitute, is what that would be.
Yeah, that's actually not bad. Oh my.
Core going with the shieldy sap strats, setting up a 6 damage throw from Snadra. Right, Rotor gets his rebound, quickly falls it in for a 20 damage plunge. Stowaway would be normal type and eventually evolve into a fairy type. You think the Stowaway evolves? I think well, okay, here's a question. Do the Nomads, because they eventually do become demons, does that mean that the demons are the evolved form of the Nomads?
Oh, that's true. Evolution, so they're... What are they? They're normal, like...
I think the Nomads themselves are just normal type, unless we're talking Snadra, then maybe normal Ghost.
No.
But then do they lose the normal type and gain dark type, or do they become normal plus dark when they turn into demons?
Well, I dare say.
They could be normal dark.
Now go.
Oh my goodness, he just walked. Just walked by.
Glorious.
Then, of course, there's the temptation to make anyone a fire type, because the whole premise of the game is jumping into a fire.
They're not a fire type.
Yeah, I mean, they're fire resistant in a way. I don't know.
That one almost got through. Oh.
I don't think it's a strong argument. I'm just saying you could make that case. How?
Fear not the pure
What? How many jumps did Rotor just have?
withdrawn
He
hunger.
was just hopping all over the place.
Oh my.
The withdrawn banished to the
Rotor
last.
defenseless here, so time for Core. Oh, to set up a portal. Not sure if that was the original plan or not, but one way or another, he does get his Leech Seed proccing here from Snadra, of all people. Apparently she learns that ability.
Seem to want-
Yeah, it was a TM, I thought of. Oh no! He has explosion.
That is definitely an imp move.
There it is.
And teleport as well.
Now go on just once more.
Oh no, it's over.
Flame
Oh, but there is rekindling. So Core holding on with 10. Just one score, likely all that Rotor needs, unless Core can get more Leech. Whereas for Rotor, likely just needs one. He do be schmoovin'.
Alas for all that.
Core, oh, has a dangerous portal here.
Sandra
Oh, and
demonstrates her
20 damage, which now makes it possible for Core to finish this with one score and 10 Leech. Rotor is still able to finish the job with one score from any of a number of characters, and nearly did so just then, teleporting straight onto the Pyre with Ulmer. But somehow, Core gets the stomp.
Yes.
Core now shielding the Imp and setting it up for the decisive score.
True Nightwings prevail.
GG.
Narrow victory, yet nonetheless commendable.
Well played, you two.
The rite is done.
Alright. Like, if you look at that, that image makes me think that is a part Dark-type Pokemon.
Until the next rite.
The Howlers. Ooh. Oh. The Howlers are definitely part Dark-type.
Everything is dark in this game. Dark fantasy.
Maybe that's just the nature of the downside. Alright, well, we did actually have a customize off in the queue. So we do have that for this one. We could still do an arena or a song if either of those things are of interest. But otherwise, we have most of the stuff accounted for here already.
Isn't that curse so much fun? I wrote her.
Curse or curse?
Kerr, the shooting star Kerr.
Curse nice, yeah. I like it. Need a bit more practice with it, but
Alright, well let's jump in for this one. Customize off once again.
Because curse is strong, but I wouldn't necessarily call it fun.
The withdrawn shall
I mean, it's
confront
very
the true night wings.
straightforward.
Yeah.
Savage, Nomad, Harp for Iroder. Savage,
Oh, I have
Cur,
Dark Vigor.
Imp for Core.
That's actually not good. Oh, double kill. Triple kill.
Actually, they're banishments.
I'm doing better commentating than Lid.
Lid's is still a little distracted by all the Pokemon talk. Double kill. Triple kill!
I can do this all day, literally.
Alright, Captain America.
From burning flame to ash.
Gareth is Captain America,
Hangover,
confirmed.
Right? Are they always so slow?
Who? On your heart?
Yes.
Well, harp.
If you go full right
You are
side
kinda
Harp,
slow,
it is
but
surprisingly slow.
But how? We didn't play a harp in the last one, so there wouldn't be hangover.
That is very
Yeah,
slow,
exactly.
though, you're right.
So maybe just a standard.
I guess. it's
Maybe
just,
you just take pictures.
oh, you
all the
probably
time.
don't have the fast flying thing. You're like all right side or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing is 100% right side.
Yeah.
I think we are just all very accustomed to at least having a little bit on the left side,
Now go.
if not entirely. Here's the stowaway. Whoa! Huge leap from her. Straight into the Pyre for 20.
That's it.
Yeah, with Winged Fury, Fell Swoop. Pretty sure that's a full right side Harp.
Rookie threw it in.
13 damage throw from Core's Rookie.
Orb is taken. Oh,
You have web feet. It's making me
Somebody just did, I think.
didn't.
Pretty sure I saw the visual effect of it.
Unfortunate
Oh,
for the withdrawn.
double banishment from Raji, setting up an uncontested 15 damage throw.
Tis taken.
And it is Gareth,
Oh, I have,
sporting his
throwing.
proper raiments.
That's
Now you understand why he's truly the most stylish man in the downside.
Negligible effort.
building. This big presence imp is like crazy.
Harp push from my rotor, almost enough to get the job done, but Core gets the stop. Black magic jump from Gareth, but he's stopped. Ninja Savage action from Gareth. Iroder wasn't fooled. And now he scores for 20.
Oh my goodness!
Whoa, Gareth has a cannon!
Orbs
It's
engulfed.
not the quick throwing, it's the sling bullet. That's crazy.
Once more like that, and we are finished.
Oh my gosh! He truly has a cannon.
Come on.
And it is done. Wow, Gareth.
The true
He was holding back on us.
That's a build,
Their
bro.
pyre
That's a build.
burns,
Found the new
whilst
build.
that of their adversaries is but ash.
Well played, you two.
The rite is complete.
Yeah, there may be something to that setup.
Until the stars align.
Makes me want to play on Pit with the bouncing walls.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Problem is it like locks on when you get like close enough.
Yeah, it does.
And you can't like unshackle that.
Uh-oh. Lilac says, Core, pick a number.
I'd rather not.
Opt out.
I'm not a puppet. I'm not your puppet. You can't make me dance.
Master. Master.
Miklas, please don't pick a number. Please don't pick a number. Please don't pick a number.
Now, is Makos the master of puppets? Macaw says the well-known number Q. Is that a Roman numeral at any point? Like a really high
Q, I
Roman
think
numeral?
Wait, I think it is. Isn't it like 500 or something like that?
It might be. Not with that attitude, it isn't. Lilac's trying to translate it to a number. Hold on. Let me see if it's a Roman numeral.
Or you could be saying Q like the rational numbers, the universal of rational numbers.
Numeral.
So you're saying all rational numbers.
Quick Google search does not directly answer my question, but it doesn't seem to be. It's going as high as, what is that highest number? M for 1,000? Maybe it's even higher than that? I don't know. Lilac says, choose the characters that you find the most good looking. Well, I mean, there's only one correct answer, and we just saw it. Not about that number life.
The withdrawn versus the true Nightwings. Welcome,
Theoretically, the best looking exiles.
the Rites.
Most stylish. Rotor goes quick throwing Palmas. Luminous Idol Zoxiana for core. Both players notably choosing one of the modded exiles in the first spot. Characters who have the masks. Maybe just a coincidence, though the trend does continue here. Oh.
Process hangover.
Rank thin. Raji's been on a diet, okay? Can't knock him for that. Good for him.
You know, presence means you're wrongdoing, so it means he like.
Why is it described as thin in that case? That's a weird word to describe it.
What?
Domineering. Yeah, that descriptor. See, rank, domineering, aura, 7.6 meters.
Yeah.
I think that descriptor is more so describing the size of the aura rather than the nature of their wrongdoing.
Well, I'm just saying what was told to me by Brighton at the tutorial level. This is where is your wrongdoing? Accept it as part of you.
True. But that means that if you go on a diet, apparently that absolves you of some of your wrongdoing, making you thinner and your aura consequently smaller, at least according to the after effects of that hangover on Raji.
Exile.
I don't know.
Begin.
Here is Core with his Beleth. Now I Rotor. Cut off just before he was able to make it in. Core, throw intercepted. Everyone banished though on Iroder's side. But they come back just in time to stop, or at least slow, Viz Beleth, who does eventually make it in for Core. But with no prayer beads, she is now gone in this round. So now it's Gareth's turn. For some crazy black magic jumps, but he is stopped nonetheless. Rotor wins it back close to the Pyre. Gets full 25. That was a quick throw. I did not expect that to be the full damage. His Palette blocked here. And goes down. Ooh, but a quick follow-up from Gareth. Rotor locks down the orb, except the demons, they can pick up the orb even when it is blocked by a sapling. And that's why Core was able to get in there for a 30 damage plunge with his Palette. Gareth goes one way, then goes the other, and goes every way eventually. Those zigzagging jumps. He's back at it here. Didn't work as well on that occasion, though. Got the stop. Core, though, applying some aggressive pressure. Wins it back here, but Rotor recovers in time. Gareth's not giving up. Nor is he giving up on the black magic jumps. His Paleth, the jump wasn't big enough to stop the implosion. Taking out the Exile, but here is Core plunging for 20 with his Harp, and that means one score potentially all that Core needs, except that Rotor does have a sap, may have some rekindling. Maybe a second life bar in play here. Big implosion.
I learned a lot.
The orb sails forth into the flame. Oof. None left unscathed.
Series of banishments in the middle. It's Gareth who emerges.
A weak attempt, and yet it
Gets
hit
a
the
quick
mark.
8 damage throw in there. That doesn't change much mathematically speaking. Still a 1-score game for Core, at least to remove that initial Pyre life. That is, assuming that Rotor does in fact have some rekindling. That is, of course, 1 full damage score, or at this point, even partial damage would likely do the trick. But it's instead Rotor who's scoring here, plunging for 30.
I can't.
The orb is taken.
Quick move there from Rotor using Imp Boat magic
All you like
on that occasion. It does mean he is without Raji this round, but it does mean that
beyond all
there's the rekindling. It is 10 for Rotor, but now it means 1 score is all that Core needs, and same could potentially be said for Rotor, though in his case it would need to come from Vids and it would need to be full damage. Here's Core, though,
and it is
Did he?
done.
taking the win.
The true night wings
Also,
prevail.
like the half reality of this game is that every exile just looks better with a mask.
They are
The
pretty cool
ceremony
masks.
is complete.
That is true.
That looks pretty cool right there.
Until the next rite.
Alright, and Macaw says he is potentially interested in getting in on the action whenever either of you guys are looking to swap out. So how are you guys doing? Do you want to stick around? Either of you looking to swap out?
I'll play one or two more probably.
Alright.
Unless Rotor wants to get out, and then I can play Mikasa.
Oh, it's fine.
Alright. So it sounds like we'll have at least one more between these two. Let us know if there is anything we'd still like to see between them, and then we'll be looking to get Macaws in. Lilac was also expressing interest before, so we could potentially either do a double switch, or we could stagger it slightly if we want to get more different matchups. Okay. Yeah, looks like people have some flexibility, so that's good. Is there anything, though, we'd like to do here and now between these two? Core, have you ever done an Archetypes match? I don't remember if You have or not?
I have.
You have? Okay. Alright, not seeing any requests at the moment though, so
Can we go to Trieste?
we can go to Trieste if you'd like. Have we seen it yet today? I don't think we have.
No, it's not. I want to play.
Alright. Let's hop in there then.
The withdrawn shall take on the true Night Wings. Welcome.
Alright, no requests from chat here,
Who shall conduct the rites?
so the teams are all up to you. It's a banishing throw Dalbert in the first spot for iRotor.
Barker.
And then similar setup on Barker for core.
Wait, what?
Excuse me?
Wait, what?
I can see the -2 hangover, but how did I get
How
the
did that
-10
happen?
hangover?
What is happening?
I've
I moved
never
-3
seen
meters per
that.
second.
What is
But if I'm-
going on?
Wait, what is the default quickness for demons?
6, I think.
6? 6.
Minus
Okay.
16.
So
Yeah,
I
how
got
did you-
I got -16 hangover, but how?
Right.
Was there some like Titan star on or something?
Nah, I don't. Shouldn't have been.
What?
But I don't get the
Like a
bonus.
double
That's fine.
talisman
You get it.
hangover.
No, you're not. No, we're not gonna make him use it.
Bisblath is a little tired today. Also, Lilac would very much like you to try using Bisblath. I mean, I will admit I am a little intrigued as well. Functionally, there's no difference between having negative whatever it was and having 1. Any negative number always just gives you a minimum of 1, statistically speaking. For in-game gameplay purposes, at least.
Maybe there's some customize off thing that it's doing back in the back that like double.
Was our previous one a customized off match?
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, oh it wasn't. You're right.
I don't think it
No.
was.
Oh, it wasn't.
No, it
Okay.
was the boat. What? We played the boat before, alright? It was customized off.
Yeah,
What's
yeah, yeah.
request?
It was just the attractive thing. It was not.
It just is like added again.
Yeah. What can you do?
Yeah, it'd be interesting if negatives weren't just slower, they actually went in the opposite direction of what
Choose someone.
you pointed the controller in.
You
Or the
resurrect,
keyboard?
if you have negative presence, you resurrect enemies if you get a
Pyre in reverse.
Sir,
With negative glory, you heal your opponent's Pyre, or do you score on yourself? Why can't everyone have all of the Pyre life?
Alma.
Why destroy when we can create? Mirrorverse Pyre. The lore writes itself.
Divine Retribution looking pretty good this game.
Making enemies come back 2 seconds more quickly.
No, no.
I don't know, are we sure?
Beware
Oh.
the adversaries.
Remember,
You grabbed it.
similar curve setups in the lead spot for both players.
Another famine.
But instead it's the worm getting things started here. It's a 10 damage throw for core. Ooh!
A deftly thwarted dragon.
Snadra. Down she goes, but in doing so, she explodes, taking out Jodariel in the process.
Do it. Done.
15 damage throw there from iRotor's Dalbert.
Oh my.
Series of banishments there. It's Core who emerges from the chaos. back Snadra.
By marker,
And she's the
fire
one who
away.
scores here. It's 16 on that throw. Oh. Or banishments galore. But again, it's core. But he cannot finish with the score.
Oh, what?
Instead, it's Iroder with 20 more.
The orb. Exactly by the book.
How do I defend this? Yeah.
I was wondering if anyone would notice. The first one or two were accidental, then it was on purpose. Core waiting for the orb to come back. Snadra sacrifices herself. Opening here, perhaps, for Core.
Rather cunning trick.
Throws it in for 14.
The orb.
What? Explain?
I didn't quite catch it.
What happened there? Sir Gilman threw it in.
13 damage throw from Core here.
Not much
Rotor's
force of
throw.
will behind that
It's a
thrust.
quick one, just 7 on that occasion.
Just chipping away.
Free orb, close to Iroder's Pyre. Core able to scoop it up. Get this one in for 9.
The orb is up. Oh,
Another worm throw for Core. This time it's the full 15.
Oh, I grabbed that somehow.
It did not seem like you had it, and yet you had already passed it to your teammate.
yeah.
That was strange.
I was a little confused. This is not good.
Dolman vanished. Fire
That's a 20 damage plunge for Iroder, and that drops Core down to 18, at which point it is now possible for Iroder to finish this with 1 score.
within the aura.
No.
Here is Iroder with Almer. Blocked on this occasion. Snadra, stutter steps. Goes down.
Now to the flame.
Core. Gets in a 14 damage throw. Hers fighting in the middle. Iroder nearly making it through for what would have been the decisive score. Instead, an opening here for Core.
Sir Gilman's aim was true.
15 damage on the worm throw. Core still needs at least 2. Iroder still likely just 1 score. Delbert blocked here. Back with it. Second attempt, he gets banished. Core gets the rebound, throws this one in for 15. And suddenly, this is a sudden death match. Core sneaks in for the winning throw.
The true Nightwings prevailed.
GG.
Their adversaries came ever so close.
Well played, you two.
The rite is complete.
Alright, I'll do one more and then Mikasa can get in, or a Lilac.
Until the next rite.
Core used Thief. It was super effective. Alright, let's reset.
That was crazy that I passed that though.
What, that
It's like so,
a
that
few
one
rounds
passed
ago?
it. Yeah. Or I just yoinked the orb.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
that's probably what
like
Makas
10
was
feet
referring
away.
to. Well, let us know if there is anything we'd like to see for this next one. This will likely be the last one between Iroder and Core, by the looks of things. Oh! Well then.
What?
Lilac says
Can we
Titan
save that for the next
Stars.
one?
No, can we not do that? Not this one. That's nonsense. Also, it will be like over in like 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's like not. There's no player interactivity. Okay, then just you slug. Okay.
Just the brain cell. Alright. Looks like that might be it in that case. And then Macaws and or Lilac will look to get you guys in after this week. Potentially could stagger it by one match, so we get one more extra matchup if we'd like, depending on if that works for other people. But getting a little out of ourselves here, let's hop in for this next one.
The withdrawn shall now face the true Nightwings. Welcome.
Do you have anything you want me to go over?
Conduct the rites?
Pick what you want.
Vanishing Throw Dalbert in the first spot, or I wrote it.
I'm gonna play.
Saluting Prayer Bead Stowaway in Core's lead spot.
Oh yeah, I could have done Bottle Void. Could have done some false step strats.
Oh.
I missed the false step.
Tizo.
Speedy Tizo for I wrote her. Speedy Jodariel for Core. Prayer Beads Ulmer is iRotor's last selection. Whereas Core goes full rekindling on a Typhoon Bottle Wolfred. So here we go. Our last matchup of the day between iRotor and Core. Core with the help of the extra brain cell. So be on the lookout for Galaxy Brain strats from Core, as he's the one getting us started with a 30 damage plunge from his demon. That was Jodariel, but she's now gone in this round. Typhoon Bottle activating here, as Core would otherwise have been, is still functionally defenseless. Slowed iRotor down, but not enough to stop him from plunging in here for 20. And with Prayer Beads on Ulmer, that is not a concern for iRotor. Down goes Jody. Quick response from Ulmer, but he's banished as well. Still away for Core. Some winding jumps, but not enough to weave away through the defense. So it's back with iRotor. His turn with Ulmer, and he capitalizes. Lunging for 20. Stowaway shielded, but that's not enough to stop the banishment. So once again, it's Ulmer for iRotor. Down goes the Stowaway. Wolfred. 19 on that throw. Stowaway hops in for 20. Stowaway, some stutter steps of sorts. Can't call it a false step. Maybe the closest thing you can get to that without the mastery. And the shield almost helped to set up the Stowaway there, but iRotor able to get the orb back. Another well-timed shield for Core. Knocks back the defenders and sets up the winning score.
Good
The
game.
true Nightwings prevail.
GG.
'Twas as though the scribes themselves stood by their side.
Well played, you two.
The rite is done.
All right. Well, let's head on back.
Until the stars align.
Alright,
And-
GG that rotor. Thanks, Lids, for hosting. I'll be in chat.
Yeah.
GG's core.
See you.
And then, so iRotor, if you would like, we could keep you
I
in
don't
for.
mind. If people want to get in, I can go out. If people don't want to get in, I can stay.
Okay. Macaws, Lilac, do either one of you have an irresistible urge to play one match against iRotor, or should we just go straight into a double switch here and get you both in as soon as possible?
I'd love to get one in against iRotor if he's still down.
All right. Let's give that a shot then. Seems like Lilac is fine with that.
It has been a hot minute since
has.
I've conducted the rites.
Did you get a new microphone, Macaws? You sound a little different.
Hey, you do sound different.
Yeah, it's a new headset. New
Nice.
headset, new me.
All right. Let me just. Oh, yeah. If you guys could actually confirm who's player one, who's player two.
I'm player 2.
Alright.
Core was running. Core's a true Nightwing now?
Core left it up to me, and I decided to make him the true Nightwings.
I was about to say, a lot's happened in my absence.
Do you want to stick with the true Nightwings, Macaws?
Yes, please.
All right. In that case, I think we are good to go between these two. And oh, guess we'll turn that up. Sorry, Macaws. No extra brain cell for you.
I mean, 1 times 0 is still 0, so
Well, is it multiplicative or is it additive? I don't know.
if I knew math, I'd be offended that you asked.
All right. Well, either way, why don't we hop in, get a match between these two, and then we'll swap iRotor out for Lilac after this.
The withdrawal
I hear imps.
shall
It is the
now
Isle of
face
Kalamer.
The true Nightwings.
No requests from chat, so iRotor and Macaws
The rites.
are open to take whatever they would like here.
Dalbert.
Vanishing throws from Dalbert in the first spot for iRotor. Macaws answers with a speedy Bertrude. Oh, careful, you do have a hangover on... Well, that does make me curious if you have... Did you use extra speed on teaser last time? You might
Yes,
have.
I have on quest.
Okay. Given how we saw the crazy hangover not that long ago, puts us on alert, I think.
Exile.
Instead, it's extra banishing range on Raji.
Pamatha.
Prayer beads Pamatha for Macaws.
Alma.
Prayer beads on Ulmer for iRotor. And Exploding Snadra in the last spot for Macaws. So here we go. Our first matchup, likely our only matchup of the day between iRotor and Macaws, but good to get these two in together for a little bit. And it is iRotor getting us started with a 20 damage plunge from Dalbert. Here is Macaws, avoiding that banishment. Down goes Snadra. But here is Macaws with an opportunity for a long-range crone throw, and that's good for 30.
The withdrawn's adversaries gained an edge.
Ooh, and that was good maneuverability there from Dalbert, but still not quite enough to avoid banishment. Protrude,
Bertrude's
this time plunging for 30 for Macaws. iRotor back with Dalbert. No prayer beads on him, so that means one fewer exile on iRotor's side. more room for Bertrude, who has to go the throwing route here, and it has to be quick. So it's just 9, and unfortunately for Macoss, that means it is just out of range, even with Bertrude. And now it is iRotor, back with 20 damage plunge, but this is the problem. If these two are trading scores, if it's always 30 for Macoss and 20 for iRotor, then Macoss wins out, but Macoss is defenseless here. And that means now it is in range for iRotor. 1 score from any character, except Macoss has the Crone Salute. Snadra moving in. It's not the highest damage exile for Macoss, but it wasn't going to be enough for 1 score regardless. This could be the opportunity he was waiting for, though, because with that throw, Macoss takes the win.
The true Night Wings prevail.
That's 1 more. I don't want instant away.
I thought for certain they would not.
GG.
The right
GG.
is ended.
Oh, Lilac says has to go do something right now anyway. So maybe that makes sense for us to do another one real quick here between you two. Buy Lilac a little bit of time.
Right.
Is there a particular arena that you would like to lock in here? It technically is possible if we keep it on random that it could re-roll in the same place.
Let's just do spring.
Spring? That work for you, Macoss?
I think it's the lovely choice.
All right. I hear the spring is wonderful this time of year. Apparently, in the middle of the winter. Only it's still fall. Look, it's cold out, okay? Let's hop in.
The withdrawn versus the true
All
Night
right.
Wings.
So a bonus round
Welcome.
between iRotor and Macoss.
Who shall conduct the rites?
No imps, at least of the arena variety, to mess with the players this time round as we find ourselves at the Spring of Jomir. It is still a Dalbert lead for iRotor. Whereas Macoss goes for a quick throwing manly.
Demon.
Speedy Vizpaleth for iRotor.
What other characters are in this game? It's been so long.
It's a deluge.
Exploding Deluge is Macoss's second choice. Quick throwing Almer will be iRotor's final selection. Whereas
Messenger.
Web Lanthorn Messenger is Macoss's choice. So here we go, our bonus round between iRotor and Macoss. iRotor gets the banishment, gets the orb, knocks back at least one of those defenders, trying to knocks back the same defender again, setting up this 30 damage plunge. And iRotor finds a way through for a quick 20 damage plunge from his Cur. Follows up once again with Dalbert here.
The orb.
Almer goes down. Macoss with Deluge and now Messenger Imp.
None unscathed.
Manly moving in.
How comical.
Opening, perhaps. Oh, no! I don't think that's what Iroder had in mind. Came up just ever so slightly short there. And it's back with Macaws, and now he's the one throwing it in instead.
Thrust into the fire. Deliverance.
There is Iroder plunging for 20, drops Macaws down to 10. Macaws does, of course, have a sap, but I'm not sure if Macaws took any rekindling. If so, I think it's... Well, there you go. It's none at all.
GG.
The withdrawn prevail.
GG.
And what a crushing victory it was.
Well played, you two.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Well, that was well played for my rotor.
Well done, well done.
Lilac is still away.
Yeah, I haven't seen Lilac say anything to suggest a return. So there is a chance.
Bonus.
That also means I cannot make quick fast. So lock the next fight in. Quick.
Go, go, go! Full speed ahead! No, I'm not seeing anything, so sure, we can hop back in. Let us know,
Also, you can
Lilac,
make quick fast
when you
for
return.
the next ride in the running ride, so you don't have to wait for a time.
The withdrawn.
Oh, it's the book.
It's a secret
shall
trick.
confront the true Nightwings. Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites?
Okay, let's do this.
Oh. It's the big explosion Tizo. I think Iroder was mentioning before. Meanwhile, it's Pamitha on the other side for Macaws.
Bertrude.
Leeching Bertrude for Iroder now.
Messenger Imp.
Speedy Messenger Imp for Macaws.
Alma.
Astral Eye on Ulmer, extra damage, reduced hope.
Okay, now that I think about it, Curfang would be thematically more fitting for him, but okay.
Leeching Snadra is the final choice there for Macaws, and here we go. Our bonus round.
Power of the aura.
The power. I don't know if I've ever heard him say that. Or at least I feel like he very rarely does. Definitely some lines that, for whatever reason, pop up a lot more often than others.
Your bathes first.
But here is Macaws plunging for 20 to get us started. And there is the huge implosion that we were alluding to before. An arena as small as the book, it covers a whole lot of ground. Very large percentage, but not enough to stop Macaws here.
Now then.
Pamitha again. Down goes Snadra.
Good.
Koss comes up short on that occasion. Does have a pretty dangerous portal though, but may not need it here. Instead goes the direct route, but Iroder gets the stop. And that portal gets reset. Not that it matters here, as with that plunge, Iroder does 28 damage and also gets rid of that portal altogether. Snadra blocked, and now banished. Bertrude currently a little lonely, but gets a couple of banishments. For the briefest of moments there, Macaws was defenseless, but now here comes Snadra, shoulder smashes, and then for good measure, ends up falling into the portal, just for style points. Now Pamitha is the one doing the plunging.
The orb is taken. Oh,
Pamitha tries to go the harp push route, comes up just short, but does get rid of all of the opposing characters. And so now with this score from Snadra, it's 20 damage plus also 10 leech for Makos.
That'd be a 20 leech.
Oh, both the mastery and the talisman. That's a whole lot then. And it does mean that even with this score, well, it's 30 damage, which Makos is now more able to take. However, it is also leech for Iroder as he took the leeching talisman. And there's shoulder smash from Snadra, and then the quick follow-up from Iroder, 28 damage. Oh, wow. Those are some big bursts. And this is just about tied up here. Opportunity, perhaps, for Makos. However, Iroder does get one defender back, and that was, at least for a moment there, all he needed. But then, once again, no one to stop Makos, so 25 damage means one score, potentially all he needs, but we now know both players have significant healing potential. That's a huge plunge, and now it is a sudden death match. Oh, and Iroder with the ace up his sleeve breaks out the Crone Salute, and with that throw, takes the win.
The withdrawn prevailed.
GG.
Their pyre nearly was extinguished there, but no.
Well played, you two.
Gee.
Thus end this
I'm not
night's
impressed by
proceedings.
Unfast here.
All right, well, let's head on back.
Until the stars align.
Archer just whispered sweet nothings to my left ear. I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Yeah, no word from Lilac right now, but Phaler is saying he's available to get in.
Sure,
Iroder, would
for
you
the
like to swap
Phaler
out?
Makos matchup.
Sorry, I didn't
Makos.
catch the beginning of that.
Are you ready for the Phaler Makos matchup, Makos?
We'll see. Ready or not, here it comes.
Hey, GG, thanks for playing.
GG.
I think you too, cool, in case you're still around.
Thanks for stopping by, Iroder. Alright, so it does look like, last call for Lilac. If not, then Phaler is volunteering and we can certainly get him in. But seeing no word from Lilac, I'll send the invite out to... Oh, hold on. Now the names are jumping around. There we go. To Phaler. And as soon as I say that, Lilac's like, no, I'm here!
You snooze, you lose.
Let me in! Alright, well, let's see then. How ought we approach this?
I can do a few against Phaler and then I'll dip out.
That work for you, Makos?
Works for me.
Alright. How does that sound? Lilac, if you can hold on a little while longer, we'll do Phaler, Makos for a couple matches, and then we'll get you in Makos's place after that. Oh, Lilac wants to play against Makos.
That's rough.
Phaler, should I interpret this accusers, or should I read into that, or are you still looking to stick with the fate?
I'm gonna give me accusers in case I end up.
Oh, you are super quiet, Phaler.
Yeah, you can keep me on accusers in case I end up playing against Lilac.
Okay.
I think in the French localization, this triumvirate's called J'accuses.
Huh.
I laughed.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, where did we lost the talismans. Alright, well let us know if there's anything we'd like to see between these two. Otherwise, we can hop into the action. Obviously, Makos has had a few warm-up matches here, but this will be Phaler's first match of the day. why don't we hop in then?
The accusers shall take on the true Nightwings.
Alright, the Pit of
Welcome.
Malith.
Who shall conduct the rites?
And with no requests, it means the compositions are all up to the players here.
Said
So it's
Deluge.
Deluge in the first spot for Phaler. Speedy Tizo for Macaws.
Exile.
Web Lanthorn Raji in the second spot for Phaler. Prayer Beads Pamitha for Macaws. Prayer Beads Zoxiana for Phaler. Quick Throwing Manly is the last choice for Macaws. So here we go, our first matchup of the day between Phaler and Macaws. Here at the Pit of Malith. Macaws makes a move, and on the second attempt, makes it in for 25 damage, courtesy of that extra damage mastery on Tizo. And no prayer beat, so he's gone in this round. And everyone is down for Macaws at the moment, so opportunity here for Phaler.
The flame is stricken.
He uses that to get a 20 damage throw in with Zoxiana.
Yes.
Macaws back with Tizo and now Pamitha. It's Pamitha who does the damage here. Tizo. Back to Pamitha. A little bit of wall bouncing. That's not enough to throw off Phaler, though. Phaler mindful of that portal. Both players have one at the moment, and it ends up in a very similar location if they are to use those portals, but neither of them have.
Was almost
Series of banishments, though. In fact, it leaves Macaws defenseless for a moment here. And once again, that results in a harp throw for Phaler. Phaler does worm his way through there
flame.
for a quick 9 damage throw.
Tis taken.
This time it's a plunge from Deluge. Oh, harp push from Macaws. Looked like he was about to get stopped before making it in, but harp push says otherwise.
Seem to want their
And this
freedom
one is
more.
practically tied at this point. That is until Macaws gets that 20 damage score with his harp. And now, for Macaws at least, could be a 1-score game. Phaler gets the stop, does set up a very dangerous portal though for Macaws.
Sorry, Manly.
Macaws though, try not to rely on the portal until he does, and with it, gets the winning score.
True Nightwings prevail.
GG.
And such a
GG.
well-conducted victory it was.
Well played, you two.
The rite is done.
Alright, well let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
And if it works for you guys, then maybe we do another match or two between the two of you before we make room for Lilac.
That sounds delightful.
Alright. Well, is there anything we'd want for this one, setup-wise, or do we want to leave this one up to the players as well? not immediately seeing any requests, so I think in that case, we'll hop back in. See where we end up this time round.
The
The answer
accusers
is the
shall
Nest of
now
Trieste.
face the true Nightwings. Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites?
Once again, the team's all up to the players. It's Nutrition Stick on Volfred. It's Speedy Bertrude for Macaws. Ninja Gareth in Phaler's second spot. Now Prayer Beads Pamitha for Macaws. Banishing Throws on Phaler's Stowaway. While Macaws goes Web Lanthorn on Messenger. Alfred, for Phaler, charges up the throw, and from some ranges, those sap throws can be unblockable. May have been the case on that occasion.
A banishment. How sad for the
Oh.
accusers.
That was the last of Phaler's Exiles. Does slow Macaws down. Also had to wait for the orb to come back after it had gone over the ledge.
Magnificent.
So instead, it's Phaler plunging in for 20 here. Wolfred moves in, but quickly gets banished. And Phaler is defenseless, but once again, it triggers the Numbing Gust and does make things tricky for Macaws, but I believe has the Tailwind Crest on his Crone, and that was one of the reasons why he did still have enough speed to make it in there with a Bertrude Plunge. Phaler's throw intercepted. Macaws now on the attack, but didn't quite have the stamina to make it in there. There's the banishing throw from the Stowaway, but she went down as well. Into the lava goes Macaws, but it actually limits you to just 2 seconds on the, well, it's beneficial. It's just a 2-second respawn time in that case, whereas usually it'd be at least twice that long for its standard banishment. Quick throw there. Just 4 damage from Phaler. Doesn't have enough time for Volfred to charge up that throw sufficiently. Phaler once again defenseless, though once again Macaw slowed and is far enough away that time that can't make it all the way in. Though that throw is unblockable.
Flung the orb into the flame.
So that's good for 30.
Into the adversary's flame.
Volfred. Down he goes. Cost with Bertrude. Once again, the unblockable throw. This time it's 20. That does mean 1 score may be all that Macaws needs. Breaks out the Crone Salute. Does need to be quick about it, though. Oh, Phaler activates the Numbing Gust. That was almost enough to stop Macaws, but does, in fact, still have time for the winning plunge.
Adversaries confidently thwarted. The ceremony is complete.
All right. Well, GG. Well played, you two.
Good goes.
Until the stars align.
We'll head on back, and it seems Lilac is ready to go now, so if that still works for you guys, maybe we swap out Macaws and swap in Lilac.
Works for me.
All right.
No, I'm good. I don't want to play against Lilac yet again for a million.
For whatever reason, it is
I'll
every single
one
time
more.
Phaler against Lilac. It's like the only person Phaler ever plays.
Oh no.
So-
I've actually got to get going
Oh,
here, so I actually
no.
can't stay.
No. Do we have anyone else who'd like to jump in to face off against Lilac? Lilac's like, no, Macaws, let's do battle. But obviously, if you have to go, you have to go. That's perfectly understandable. Do we have anyone else who would like to hop in? Alright. Well, Macaws, it sounds like one way or another, I ought to free you from Steam Remote Play.
Happy to see y'all again. Phaler, thanks for the rights.
GG's,
Yeah,
Macaws.
GG's.
GG's.
Alright, Macaws is free. And do we have anyone else who would like to play against Lilac here? So long, Macaws. You will be missed. I mean, otherwise, I suppose I could potentially jump in for a little bit if we don't have anyone else who's interested and available to play a few matches against Lilac. Let me get Lilac in. Let me know if anyone else would like to play some matches.
I would be very interested in playing against the great Lids Vids.
I don't know about the great. I might be saying a little too much.
Have
I'll
I
plug
ever
in.
lied to you, Lids?
Did you just say, have you ever lied to me? Is that what you just said?
Yeah. Yes.
I think we both know the answer to that question.
And what is the answer?
Many times, yes.
Oh. Oops.
Alright, let's see. Oh. What? Why is my controller not registering? Oh, maybe because I'm not tabbed into the game. That would probably have something to do with that. Oh, the fact that it is still giving us a phantom controller, though, that's probably not a great sign. That's generally not a good thing when we have one person on keyboard mouse and it insists on both players registering on controller. Just do a quick... Oh no! I count as having two controllers. That's not good. I was going to say, I did get a new controller, but that's not a good sign. This is my first time playing Pyre with this new controller. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We could try restarting Pyre, but... Well, I could break out the old controller, potentially. It does have one button that is kind of not working, but... That's okay. It's only the pass button. Who needs that, right? Who needs that button anyway?
Who needs that? I think... Yeah, I think for like my first playthrough, I forgot for most of the game that you could pass, so I just didn't
Lilac!
pass. It was my first time playing
That's
the
a
game,
pretty
okay?
fundamental thing. Alright, one sec. Let me get the old controller. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully it's fine with this one. Either way, it may just necessitate restarting the game. We'll see. Hopefully not, but okay. This is old controller. And now it's fine. Old controller shows up as one controller instead of two. I wish it was the other way around. Ari says they literally teach us to pass in the tutorial.
I forgot most of what the tutorial had taught me.
The tutorial is kind of supposed to be all the most basic fundamental features of the game. The tutorial is not that long and not that complex, but hey.
You underestimate my capacity for forgetfulness.
Fair enough. Alright, well, let's set up our information here. Also, what's up, Ari? If you want to get in, you're welcome to take my spot. I'm just filling in because we didn't have anyone else.
I would love to play against Ari, though I will admit I would like to play at least one match against you, Lids.
Alright.
The great Lids Vids. And...
Oh, okay. Ari says I'm kind of tired anyway, so...
Well, darn.
Which
I'm sending a
triumvirate?
flock of imps direct. I will be the chastity. Yet again.
Oh, right.
Ari, I'm sending a flock of imps to your house.
Imps or howlers?
Imps, specifically.
Okay.
Hey!
Oh! Ari is doing an exile request for only masked exiles.
Well,
Interesting. Oh, do you have controls yet, Lilac? Oh, you do. Okay. Sometimes it loads you in and gives you controls immediately. Other times I need to manually activate it. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason why it changes sometimes. Okay. Well, I think... Oh. Set this up. I think that means we are now good to go here.
The Titan stars.
Oh. Who activated the Titan stars?
wasn't me.
I am doubtful of that.
The Pyre Hearts versus
Vids, do you by chance have some kind of cup or mug nearby?
Did I perhaps just clang my water on another glass of water and also just headbutt the microphone accidentally? Possibly.
I was wondering if that noise that I heard was you
What
or the
noise?
game, because I heard
That noise?
Yes, that noise.
Okay, so masked exiles only. Interessante. So that means technically there is no masked cur, nor is there any masked nomad. Nor is there any masked imp. Oh no, there is a masked imp. We have Raji. He's masked. Okay, but there are some classes that you can't get at all.
Choose someone.
Well, I mean, the obvious choice is, of course, this. Responsible, fun, responsible, fun.
Demon.
Correct answer.
Alright, similar setup for Lilac. And for me... else? That was the obvious choice, but where do we go from there? Maybe here? Yeah. Let's do this. Guess we'll do... Yeah.
Exile.
Ooh, exploding Soxiana. Well, that's exciting. And okay, I'll be at least a little bit responsible. At least a little bit responsible.
Exile.
Oh, I see. Okay, well here we go. First matchup of the day between Lilac and myself. Oh, I got stuck there on the water. Oh no!
To each his own.
Oh right, that's an exploding character. I
You
kind of forgot
this
about that
almost
part for a second there.
instantly. Even though you distinctly pointed it out.
I did in fact distinctly point it out. A little bit of boat magic,
Flame is stricken.
a good measure.
Oh,
Oh, I thought I got that. Apparently, I did not. Oh, almost.
nearly negligible effort.
Oh. Well,
The orb is up.
A lot of exiles right next to each other. I'd rather not do that.
Now there's a proper doubting.
As it turns out, prayer beads on my demon would have been very useful at this rate. Ooh, there's a little bit of boat. Oh, never mind.
Vanished all
No, no, the exploding talisman again.
by the scribe.
By the scribe.
there we go. There we go. Up. There we not. There we.
No. How dare you stop my
Yes.
boat magic? How dare you? Whoa, my goodness!
A mere attempt.
I absorbed your boat magic.
No, that's not allowed. That's not allowed.
Oh. Whoa.
The boat magic is mine.
That fire's flames grow weak. Such zeal.
Oh, what just happened?
Now go. Well, I dare say.
I dare say. Nope, nope, none of that. None of that.
Someone there rose to the
Hey now.
You're an all-star?
Did
I didn't
you
know.
go on?
I didn't even know. I would have thought someone would have told me at this rate, but apparently not.
good.
No boat magic for you.
How dare you? That's just rude.
No boat magic for you.
Whoa! No boat magic for you either, though. Fine then. You know, if those are the rules, then those are the rules. Oh, right. That's my prayer beads exile.
Both vanished. Oh,
No. My orb. My orb! And then ultimately they just banish each other.
into the
If
adversary.
I
The
can't have it,
ultimate
nobody-
stalemate just then.
If I can... If I can't have the orb, nobody can.
No, that didn't go in?
We were transpired.
How? How? I was standing on top of the pyre.
If I can't have the orb, nobody can.
No, I don't want to boat magic from there. That's boring. Why would I boat magic from there when I can boat magic from here?
Quite an exchange.
Ooh, dear. No! Oh, I went through the portal! That was not part of the plan!
Are you sure about that?
It took me a second to figure out what happened there. Oh, that was rude. Okay. That works. Oops.
Now then.
No!
Yes.
How utterly brazen.
Once more like that, and we are finished here.
Not so fast, buddy old pal.
Why, that was all.
Oh, I believe why that was all of them.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, that's not enough for me.
The chat is over.
The chastity. Oh, dear. Oh, dear! Don't mind if I do.
Higher hearts
GG.
prevail,
GG.
although their adversaries put up quite an effort.
Well played.
The rite is ended.
Alright, well, let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
And as I said, I mean, if anyone else wants to jump in, I'm happy to swap out. I'm mostly just filling in. But if not, then let us know if there is anything you guys would like us to do for the next one. That was on the boat and with only masked exiles.
I got something.
Oh. Oh, okay. Sure.
What do you mean I've... Oh, come on. I was going to request a customize off, but it would seem that I have used the maximum amount of redeems for that.
Oh, no. Alright, well, I'm not seeing any other requests from chat at the moment, so I suppose in that case, we'll hop back in.
The Pyre hearts shall take on the chastity. Welcome.
Okay.
Who shall conduct
Well, you see, what I'm
the
thinking
rites?
is... What I'm thinking is...
Tizo.
Intriguing.
Orale.
Bless you.
Why, thank you. Don't you mean Gesundheit?
I don't know.
Messenger imp.
Oh dear. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hmm?
Please do not move my cursor when I'm selecting a team.
That was an accident.
Sure it was. That's just what you want me to think.
It was actually an accident this time.
I'm just checking the scouting report. Can't help but notice you have a interesting little mastery there.
Perhaps I do.
You know, this might require a little bit of planning.
Planning, you say?
Well, I mean, like, maybe your mastery that has a hand on it, I answer with a mastery that also has the same graphic. A salute for a salute, you know?
Not worrying at all.
No, definitely not. Oops. Oh no, I've ruined everything.
Exile.
Don't you worry about a thing, Vids.
Oh my god! The disrespect is off the charts.
Now be the orb.
Don't mind if I do.
Now it begins in earnest. The Pyre hearts are first to strike.
Managed to score with the one imp that I did not want to score with. Wonderful.
Quite the close call there now.
No! I also do have an imp that can salute out of that, and it was the one imp that was not available in that round.
There goes Tizo.
Oh, why thank you.
The orb slips from your clutches. All of the chastity gone.
Oh, that's a long banishment time there.
In goes the orb.
No. Oh. Oh.
Yes!
It's like a game of whack-a-mole. Hey! Hey now! Hey now!
Oh, I'm sorry, did someone say they didn't know how to pass? Oh, my word.
That's it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Now there's
Ha ha ha!
What?
is taken.
Ooh.
United in banishment.
Hey!
A pyre stricken from afar.
Don't you hey me?
Hey. Hey there.
No, that was bad.
Hey.
That was also
Hey.
bad. That was also
Hey.
bad. Oh my goodness.
Hey.
Like 3 mistakes in the span of about 3 seconds. How did my character get launched forward like that? I did not do that. I did not do that. That was not me.
My special powers.
Apparently.
Ooh. Unfortunate.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's my bad offensive imp, unfortunately.
What? What?
Don't mind me.
Excuse me?
What, did you not read the fine print? I only showed it to you like 5 times.
I admittedly didn't read the fine print. I'm gonna be honest. So that's on me. That is on me.
The orb is taken.
Ooh.
Bask in the purifying flame.
It's always the 15 damage imp.
Bye now.
Oh, that was bad.
And it is done.
Yes!
GG.
GG.
The chastity prevail. Or you could say they managed to avoid defeat. The rite is complete.
Alright, well, let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
And I'm thinking this next one will probably end up being our penultimate rite, the last one in which we take any requests before our liberation rite. So if there is anything we would still like to see, this would be our last chance to make that happen before the liberation rite. So let us know if anyone does have anything in mind. That one was an Imp Arena request. I think that's the only request for it, though. Yeah. Not seeing anything at the moment, though, so...
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on.
Titan Stars, 5 of them, but I choose them. Ooh. So these are Titan Stars that are helping you, hindering me. Ooh, this could be tough.
I just remembered, is that like allowed since it's
Technically, no. Technically,
My-
no.
In that case, can you go back to the screen? Can you turn customize off for me? Does that?
We
Is that-
balancing this out with no customize for you and Titan Stars. I'll allow
Does
it.
does that balance it
On
out?
this occasion, I'll allow it just because it's against me.
I see. How noble of you, Lids.
Well, I mean, like, it is still kind of inherently favoring you, but that's alright. Alright. So we'll give you the extra brain cell. We'll do that. We'll give
I thank you.
1 at 5 is a lot. Wow.
The
Tattered mantle. Hold on. I'm thinking. I'm planning ahead here a little bit.
time singer horn.
Let's do... It's 3, still need 2 more. Wow.
Dullness
Leech.
the locket.
And sure, we'll do
Sylvia's
built-in
horse
prayer
headed.
beads. All right, there we go.
The Pyre hearts shall confront.
Okay, I have an idea.
chastity.
I do have an idea.
Welcome.
It may not necessarily be a
Who
good
shall
idea,
conduct the
but I do
rites?
have an idea.
I'm intrigued.
Sir Gilman.
What's up, iRotor? Not only does Twitch offer the live VOD feature only for subs while YouTube has it for free, but it's also bugged. Don't have the last hour, have to open actual VOD. Yeah, I don't know. I have not experimented with that stuff myself. What was I looking for? I was looking for...
Sir
That-
Deluge.
And then I was looking for a little bit... Okay. Yeah, as I said, I really have not tried looking at that stuff much myself. Failer just played for a couple matches or so, something like that.
That's a lot of worms,
Exile.
Lids.
It is a large number of worms. It is a very large number of worms, in fact. Such a large number of worms that one could even go as far as to use a different word to describe that number.
Escaped.
I see.
The orb is up. Glory to the
No, Stubborn Flame! Oh, that is the last thing I wanted to see. Oh my god, no. Oh, that is so bad for me. Oh no.
unexpected. That is how you snuff a flame. The chastity seem to want their freedom more. The orb quenches the flame.
iRotor says he's still game if anyone wants. Well, maybe we can get iRotor. I was gonna say this is probably gonna be our second to last right, our penultimate right. But perhaps we can make an exception.
Fear not the purifying flame.
I did jump. I would just like you to know that I did in fact jump. What just happened? I also blocked you there and you kept the orb. What the heck? That's illegal. That was
Show of strength
two
from
very
the
strange
fire
things.
foe. Well, now that was exciting.
Thank you for taking that bait. Oh no, and then I messed it up.
I never. Into the adversary's flame.
Thank you for taking that bait as well.
Remember
That time I did it the proper way. Oh, stunning! Stubborn Flame isn't active anymore. I mean, technically that's bad news for me because it means you're in the lead, but nonetheless, hey, I'm actually doing more than 5 damage, which is incredible.
as per the sacred law. Shall the fire hearts now further their advantage? Beauteous.
Now we're back to 5 damage. It doesn't last long.
There.
No. I mean, if you're gonna leave it open.
The Worm Knight somehow did it. Now to the flame.
It's fun to watch it go down so slowly.
As I said, it was just a nightmare when I saw those words pop up. Stubborn flame.
Every Infiniworm user's worst nightmare
Indeed.
come to life.
Sir Deluge, caught out.
Alright, well, they don't call it Infiniworms for nothing.
Splendid. Good.
Oh,
Glorious.
I mean, if you insist. That wasn't the plan until you made it the plan. No.
My word.
No, you happen to be jumping.
The orb is up.
No, you shielded that. You saw it coming. Oh, that was too soon. Too fast, too furious? Maybe?
A swift recovery.
No! Oh, I should be throwing that. That was silly.
Oh. How fortuitous. Oh.
That's not gonna make it.
A second wind.
Whoops.
Trickery.
Somehow it's even worse when I'm charging up the throw and I can see the 5.
Tis taken. How brazen.
Oops.
Such
Uh-oh. Wait, is Stubborn Flame gone?
Each pyre.
It is! Wait, I can win with 1 score! Ha ha!
Oh no! What have I done?
Perfect!
What have I done?
Someone dropped out.
What? How? You just, I ran straight into you, went, you know what? No, we're not gonna get banished.
I'm built different.
The stifled effort.
No! Even the throw. What? What just happened? How did that worm get blocked and banished? That makes no sense. My worm just teleported. I know, what the heck? There's some very strange things that have been happening in this match. I like how zoomed out the camera is. That's kind of cool.
What happened there?
But that was also not the right exile.
Divine.
No, you have rekindling! That's illegal!
Someone prevail already.
There it is!
GG.
GG.
Prevail. Perhaps
A
stroke of
hard-fought
fortune
victory.
Oh,
The
man.
ceremony is complete.
Whew. Well, there you go. There's the full-blown Infinite Worms experience.
It was an experience, to be sure.
And with Stubborn Flame, oh man, that certainly added a little monkey wrench to it. Alright, well, Iroda, if you would like to hop back in, you are welcome to take my spot. As I said, I think it's getting late enough that we're probably pretty close to going into the Liberation Rite, but that's alright. Maybe
Hello.
get you in for a match, and then we'll go Liberation after that. How does that sound? Get you an invite. There we are. All right. Okay, so now we have iRotor in here instead of me. Okay, and iRotor, I assume, withdrawn again?
Yes.
Okay. Where pirates? Turn you off. Run. Turn you on. Okay. There we go. Alright, so yeah, let's maybe do one more match before we go into the Liberation Rite. So if there is anything we'd like to request, this would be our last chance to make it happen. And then we'll just have the players take their preferred teams with no requests for the final rite of the night.
Ari, you got anything for us?
Not seeing anything at the moment from Ari or anyone else for that matter. So let's jump in.
The withdrawn shall now face the chastity. Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites?
Alright, so no requests from this one. You two are free to take whatever you'd like. And iRotor, of course, was playing earlier today, but not against Lilac. So this is a new matchup, and it is Banishing Throw Talisman on Dalbert in the lead spot. Vids Oralek, that's Lilac's lead. Oh, Ari was gonna do something, but was too late. I'm sorry, Ari.
Well, what was it?
I don't know. Ari did not specify.
No, I'm like asking Ari what was the request you were gonna make.
Ari was like, oh, I loved that Infiniworms action, especially when the worms were doing a third of the damage that they would usually do.
That was, yeah, sighs wistfully. That was pretty fun, wasn't it?
Ari said it was gonna be the saddest characters.
I wouldn't say I could still try for that.
I mean, you already took Oralek, which I think is a strong argument
Yeah.
for the number one pick on that.
Would you say that Jody is a strong pick?
Decide.
I think she could be in that next. I mean, Orlek is the one like, blatantly obvious, clear-cut #1 choice, and you probably have a little more room for interpretation after that, but Jody might be in the next tier. Not sure if sad is the first word I would use to describe her. She's certainly grumpy.
Do you is it sad? Would it be sad or like just generally like emotionally, mentally not doing great?
Ruki.
Ari said saddest.
There aren't many characters that are like sad a lot, though. I wouldn't say. You got any
There are a few
suggestions?
I think you could make a case for Snadra being locked up in the orb for hundreds of years. I think you can make the case for Lendl just generally being so vindictive, even though that's not quite sad per se. Could almost make the case for Ignarius.
Oh, I bet Ari would make a case for Ignarius.
Sad in terms of pathetic, you could make the case for Deluge. Sad in terms of tragic, you could make the case for Bertrude, Volfred, or any of the Beyonder. Well, yeah. I think there are several ways you could go. Not doing mentally well. Ari further specifies.
I think you could make a pretty good case for Pamitha.
Wouldn't have been that high on my list, but then again, I mean, everyone is sentenced to the downside, so for potentially all of eternity. So that's a pretty good reason to be not so happy. So you could always make the case for just about anyone. Rotor sneaks through, 20 damage. Now, Lilac does have a lot of starting Pyre life with double demon masteries to boost that Pyre life.
The orb engulfed.
The 20 damage Cur plunge. Or Rotor, who of course did go full Curs. I don't think I mentioned, but at this point that should be pretty clear. It's a lot of dog-like creatures. Not dogs! Dog-like creatures. It's okay, we've talked about this before. We've been over this.
We've been over this before, okay?
We've covered this topic.
The flames of freedom.
Rotor, full speed ahead.
The true
Barker. Get some stamina back. Trying to clear out a little more space, but instead, things just get even more crammed, but after finding a way out of that corner, finds a way through. Pops in there for 20. Now, 25 damage plunge from Orlek. Once again, finding himself a little bit stuck in the corner. Nearly still found a way through nonetheless, but ends up just a little bit short. Orlek for Lilac. Goes down.
What happened there?
Ruki. Dalbert. Ruki passes to himself.
Glorious.
And it's Dalbert. Plunges for 20, and that means one score is potentially all that Iroder needs here.
Remains.
Big explosion. Iroder defenseless, though those Curs do come back quickly from banishment, though not quickly enough on this occasion. Down goes Orlek. That leaves just Pam at the back, and she's a little bit out of position here. Iroder overshot, giving Lilac time to recover.
Now go.
Lilac is defenseless, and so Iroder gets the winning
GG.
throw.
The withdrawn prevail.
GG.
Meanwhile, their adversaries wallow in defeat.
I don't know if I've ever heard that line.
The right is complete.
Well played, you two. Right, and breaking out a few of those rare lines.
Until the stars align.
Alright, well, I think it is time for our final rite of the night, our liberation rite, which means we'll be headed to the Fall of Solium. No requests from chat for this one. Instead, we're just going to have the players take their preferred teams to finish things off in style, and we'll have a fairly rare Never to Return Chastity Edition here. You don't hear that too often. But if you two are ready, then
I'm ready. I'm ready, boss.
Let us begin.
Stand forth, exiles. Welcome to the Fall of Solium. Each of you seeks to be free from this forsaken land. Know that the scribes themselves are watching. The withdrawn stand prepared. The chastity stand ready. Who shall strive for freedom?
Alright, so, as I was saying, this will be our final rite of the night, our liberation rite, so no requests from chat for this one. Both players just taking their preferred teams to finish things off in style. So Iroder goes Speedy Bertrude for his lead. Whereas Lilac goes Speedy Stowaway. Typhoon Bottle rekindling Palmus in the second spot for Iroder. Kerfang Ulmer for Lilac. Iroder also takes Ulmer, but in his case, with prayer beads. Lilac finishes with an exploding Dalbert. So alright, here we go, our final rite of the night. Iroder on the left representing the Withdrawn, and Lilac on the right representing the Chastity. Best of luck to you both.
GG.
GG.
All have proved their worth.
GG.
As for their adversaries,
Thank you
They
for
did
the
thus
what are they
ends
called?
liberation
The
fight.
rights.
All right, the rights. GG, you guys. Well played, you two.
Thank you for the games, Lids. Farewell.
Fare thee well. That was our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. So thank you everybody who participated in the rites today and everyone who gave us the requests in chat as well. I'm gonna hop out of Discord, but I'll catch you guys next time. Let me free them from Steam Remote Play if they have yet to free themselves. I think they may. Oh no, hold on. Let me free Lilac. Huzzah. Alright. As I was saying, that was our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. So thank you everybody who participated in the rite today, and everyone gave us the requests in chat as well. This was, of course, Pyre Community Rite Night, and if you're interested in getting more involved in multiplayer Pyre, then the best way to do so is by joining the Rite Club Discord server, which you can do by clicking on that link right there. My name is Lids. I'm hosting these Rite Nights, and my streaming schedule is weeknights, where, well, actually, this upcoming week we're going to switch things around a little bit because we're going to do probably Mass Effect Andromeda sometime, either Wednesday or Thursday night, and then Friday, there's a new Path of Exile 2 update coming out, so Friday we'll switch around and make that be the Path of Exile 2 day. Then Saturday, we'll be doing Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Sunday, obviously then, is Pyre Day. Then Lids Vids on YouTube as well, posting all the VODs for those streams, so if you missed anything, you can catch that stuff there as well. Also doing some Hades 2 videos straight to YouTube, in addition to a Path of Exile 2 build guide video that I just finished yesterday. You can check it out right there. And if you haven't done so yet already, then of course you can also hit the follow button to get notification from when I go live. Also at Lids Vids on Twitter. I post there when I go live as well. But actually the best place to stay up to date on all things Lids is my Discord, which you can join by clicking on that link right there. But that's going to be it for me for tonight. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'll catch you next time.